Hello, Monarchs. Today we're going to look at how to put together your rough draft using your outline. Before I do that, I just want to go through the requirements for the rough draft and just to show you these are similar expectations for what you'll see at the collegiate level. Obviously, the length will be a lot longer. 10 pages is kind of like your standard. Sometimes you'll run into a 15 pager, sometimes even a longer one. Remember, in terms of your raw research, it's about one source per page. Okay, so in this particular paper, we're utilizing MLA style, and I have a link that talks about MLA. I just want you to understand there are multiple styles that you may be required to use. And when we finish the paper, we'll go through a few of those. Okay, so for the purpose of this assignment, we're looking for a 4-page paper, not to exceed 6 pages. Type double space, Times New Roman size 12. This is all standard formatting. Your works cited page, which you've already created, you're just going to move over to this. Okay, so I talk about all the bits and pieces. If you filled out the outline, you did all of these things. The thesis statement is the most important part of the whole paper. You must come up with a good complex thesis statement with the subject, opinion, and reasons. And then finally, just the way in which you cite your facts, utilizing the parenthetical citations as well as a works cited page. You need both. Okay, so every time you give information from another source, you need to say right then and there where you got it from. And then at the back of the paper, I need more detail about where that information came from. Okay, so the way this works is pretty straightforward. What you do is you paste your outline here, and then we're going to remove all of the prompts. So we're going to take all of this and copy all of that. The other thing you could have done, just think about this, you could say edit, copy all, select all. That's another way to do it. And then you just edit, copy, or Control C, and then we paste it here. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, first things first, is I'm going to get rid of this research paper outline because that's not what this is. We're going to get rid of these directions because I'm going to walk you through that. You can do that last if it's you. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all of the prompts. Okay. And that right there is the beginning of your writing. So we want to delete everything that's not your writing. Okay. And this is all part of a paragraph. So see how I'm marrying up all the information. Okay. So this person, this is all prompt. We're going to take it and marry it up. Okay. So that's your first paragraph. Okay. Later, we're going to double space that, but let's not worry about that right there. Okay, so here I am getting rid of all of, this is my next paragraph, so I've indented there. Okay, I want to marry that, make sure it's married up. Okay, because if you don't do that, it's going to look really ugly. If you make a mistake, you can always hit the undo button to undo a mistake. Okay, so I just want you to understand that is a way to do it. Okay. I'm gonna actually let me go ahead and finish up this body paragraph just so you can kind of see how these body paragraphs are pretty big, and that's okay. All right, so there's our um, there's our thing here, and what we have, and I'm just realizing I've married up to, there it is. There we go. There, I've got my 2 body paragraphs, just so you can kind of see that. You can see there's mistakes that it'll highlight, and this is just student writings. You can fix that. You just highlight that, and then it'll fix it. If you get the blue squiggly, just kind of click on that, and it'll like, yeah, that's a better effect. Okay, so again, go ahead and go through and look for those. All right, once you've once you've finished your paper, okay, what you want to do is you want to go Times New Roman, make sure it's size 12 for all of it, okay? And then what we want to do is we want to do double spacing, okay? Double space, boom. And you can see how that eats up quite a bit of space. Okay, and then here's that effects thing again. And so you just want to go through, look for those kind of mistakes, do a read through. Remember, this is a rough draft, so we're not going to obsess about grammatical errors and things like that. You're just making sure that it's formatted correctly. And you'll continue marrying up all the information, getting rid of all the prompts until you have your full paper. Okay. And then remember at the very end, you'll have your works cited. This page is already formatted correctly. So just leave it as is. And that's it.